Greetings fellow girls, guys and gaming fans, this is Small Archangel in Conan Exiles and I bring you bad news unfortunately today, which is that we are going to have to abandon this save. It has become more bug than game after all the hard work we've put into this base and what have you. I suppose it was inevitable at some point that we were going to have to do this. Basically what has happened, you will notice I'm wearing no armor and I am back at our original base. I'm just going to head inside before my character keels over again. Basically what happened was we have suffered a bug death. It's still hot here because of all the torches and what have you. Yeah, basically it bugged out completely and we were in our little hut over here by the aqueduct in the frozen, well, not the frozen part, in the forest where we were planning on building a new base. And what happened was I logged in, my character fell through the floor of her hut and died, then respawned back in the hut, but then respawned for some reason in midair over here, there, where you can't even get to, and fell for about 2 minutes until she died. And then I went back to try and get my stuff, but of course I then got killed by the invisible barrier. So in other words, all our gear is there where we can't get at it. Now that's not game breaking in itself, but all the other bugs certainly are. So randomly falling through the floor and then randomly, you know, sort of, yeah, being respawned in midair is no fun. Falling to your death outside the boundaries of the actual game world, plus all our thralls have disappeared. My blacksmith thrall is still there. You can hear her sort of hitting around there, but my archer thralls have gone, my fighter thralls have gone, my dancer thrall has gone. Of course our physics broke ages since, and we've got all sorts of other bugs sort of kicking in, and my dancer's gone as well, of course. So yeah, and the flames from these little Stygian braziers also have gone, and I'm just tired of all the bugs. It's just really getting me down now. I'm not sure we've got things in our chests. We have still at least got things in our chests, but I think what we're going to do is we're going to take this as a sign that we need to restart. So that is what we're going to do. It's a shame, but what can you do? We're gonna have to do this. But what I would like to do, what I would really like to do, I would really like to start a multiplayer game. Now it looks like that is going to be quite a complicated thing to do. So I don't know how long it's going to take me, basically. So this is kind of an apology in case there aren't any actual episodes of Conan this week, but I hope you guys will understand if that is the case. There's just only so many hours in the day. I've already spent today's allocation of recording time trying to get to stuff that I can't. It's really quite a long way away. And trying to get, and I physically couldn't get there. And I thought I probably wasn't going to be able to get there, and then there's, yeah. And I was practically dead by the time I tried to get through that barrier anyway, but I just, yeah, totally and utterly stupid. So there you go. So that is the state of play, which is none too terrific, but we've known for a while that this was coming and was going to have to happen. But as I say, I would like to set up my multiplayer server. The only trouble with that is that it looks like it could be a little bit complicated, especially given the fact that I do not have an extra machine to run the server on, which meant that other people could probably access it, but I couldn't. There possibly is a workaround to that, but whether it will work or not, I don't know. It's going to take me a little bit of time to experiment and see if I can get that up and running. But if I can, I know there's several subs who've said already they'd be interested in joining me on that. The basis on which I would run it, if I could, fingers crossed, touch wood, is that basically it's a kind of a play when you want to play on it kind of thing. Because as I said before, I don't do too much in the way of co-op and multiplayer because most of my recording time is during the day. I don't really have my evenings free. That's just the way it is. So when everybody else would be normally playing, that's when I'm otherwise engaged. So there you go. Okay guys, so yeah, take this as a bit of an apology from me. It's not really our doing, it's just one of those things that happens. I don't know if anybody else has had that kind of bug here, but yeah, we've got our new grave markers that tells you where you've died, and even multiple ones. So that's nice and useful, so long as you've actually died within the world. So I hope nobody else suffers from that fate, because it's a tad inconvenient to say the least. We did have a lot of gear on us and it's all gone west. So there you go. Or yeah, literally west in point of fact. But there you go. Okay, so I'm going to abandon this save now. I'll probably start a single player save. That's the other reason I want to do a multiplayer version next for the next series. Well, basically we'll just call it series 2 when I get it started, and I will get it started as soon as possible, as soon as I can. But I would like to be able to do a single player version off camera as well, just so that I can get to know new gameplay mechanics and what have you, which means that I'm doing less thrashing around not knowing what on earth is going on. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this series. It had to end sometime and it's ending now. I still like the game, but I have been finding the bugs increasingly frustrating. So we're gonna start again, and hopefully this time with the clan. Do let me know if you want to be part of that clan. I will speak more about this once I know I've actually got a workable server. Okay guys, thank you for your patience. Normal service will be resumed as soon as possible. Till then, keep gaming, keep surviving, stay happy. Bye bye for now.